Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And in this video, I'm giving you my updated ranking of the Marvel movies. Most recently, I just watched the Marvels, and we now have 33 movies in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The only movie we have coming out this year, as far as I know, is Deadpool 3, which I think is great. I think the Marvel movies need to take a step back, kind of slow the roll, and maybe only bring out like maybe one or two a year and spread them out. People are starting to lose interest because they're producing so much and putting out so much. And don't get me wrong, I don't have a problem with it, but there's a lot of diehard fans out there that have issues with that, and a lot of them are not really liking Phase 5. Some really didn't even like parts of Phase 4, but to each their own. I, for one, love the movies with the exception of one, which is number 33. Other than that, I do have an issue with a couple others, but not as much as number 33. But for the most part, I enjoy the Marvel movies. I do have my favorites, which you're going to find out. And I'm sure my list is going to be way off compared to your guys's, and that's okay. It's all opinion. We all have different opinions. We all have our likes and dislikes. So just be respectful in the comment section below. I don't deal with any negativity. If I see any negative comments about my opinions or me personally, I'm just going to remove it. I don't mess around with that crap. I'm too old for that. I'm doing this for fun. So again, if you don't like what I like, if you don't agree with me, that's fine. Just don't be an asshole is all I'm asking. All right? So with that, let's get into this list. Number 33 is The Eternals. I hated this movie. Way too many characters. I didn't like the story. None of the characters were that fascinating. I will not revisit this movie. The performances were bad, and overall, this was the worst Marvel's movie. Number 32 was not too close, but almost there, and that's Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. This movie was a far cry from the previous two movies, where they were funny, action-packed, and a lot of fun. This movie felt like they were just going through the motions, and it showed. It was a bad movie, and it's number 32. Number 31 is The Multiverse of Madness. This movie was all over the place. It was hard to keep up. I had to rewatch it again, and I don't know. It was okay. I love the characters, but I just didn't like the story. Number 30, Spider-Man: Far From Home. Now, starting with 30 and going up, I love these movies. It's just, you have to put them somewhere. I think this is my least favorite of the new Spider-Man trilogy. And the villain was okay. The story was okay. But it is the weakest of the three. Number 29 is Black Widow. I love Scarlett Johansson. I really wish they would have made this movie a lot earlier than they did. They waited around until her character was already dead. I wish they would have made this movie a lot earlier. I think it would have done a lot better. Number 28 is Thor: The Dark World. Love Natalie Portman, Hemsworth. I actually love the Thor films, but this is my least favorite. Number 27, Iron Man 2. Now, I enjoy this movie. A lot of people hate the villain in this movie. I'm not one of them. But it is my least favorite Iron Man movie. Number 26 is Captain America: First Avenger. Captain America is my favorite, but this movie um, is more about the war, and we get to see his growth and his new role as Captain America, which is fine. Um, but the other works in the trilogy are far better. Number 25, The Incredible Hulk. I, for one, enjoy this movie. Edward Norton, I think, did a really good job as the Hulk. I didn't like the look of the Hulk, though. He seemed kind of weak to me. I mean, because in some scenes, he was lifting and throwing a tank, and it's like he had to struggle to pick it up and throw it. And I didn't like that. The Hulk is supposed to be the Hulk. Okay. Now I don't know the comics or anything, but from my understanding is he's supposed to be able to lift anything with ease and just toss it around. Norton's Hulk had to struggle there a little bit, but I still enjoy the movie. I love Liv Tyler. Yeah. Number 24, Thor. Number 23, Black Panther. Now, people are going to like, oh, what the hell are you talking about? That's the top 10 movie. I love Chadwick Boseman. I love him to death. Rest in peace. But I didn't think the movie was as good as some of these others. And I actually prefer the second movie over this one. And like I said, it's no offense and everything. And I do love Black Panther. But I think these other movies are better. Number 22. I know I'm going to catch some hell for this. But Thor, Love and Thunder. Yes. I thought this movie was freaking hilarious. A lot of people were complaining about it's too much comedy. They weren't taking Thor wasn't being serious and blah blah blah. He was having fun in Thor Ragnarok as well. So I don't get their argument there, but to each their own. But number 22 is Thor: Love and Thunder. Number 21 is Iron Man 3. Number 20 is Ant-Man and the Wasp. Number 19 is Captain Marvel. Number 18, Iron Man. Now, everybody's going to be like, how can you not have one of the Iron Mans in the top 10? Well, I don't. I love Iron Man in Civil War and the Avengers movies. But his trilogy, to me, is one of the weakest, in my opinion. Number 17, Wakanda Forever. Number 16, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Number 15, and the best trilogy in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Guardians of the Galaxy 2. 13, the newly watched The Marvels. That's right, I said it, number 14. Number 13, Avengers Age of Ultron. Number 12, Doctor Strange. And number 11, Spider-Man No Way Home. Didn't crack the top 10, but right there. Number 10, Guardians of the Galaxy. Number 9, Ant-Man. Number 8, The Avengers. Number 7, Spider-Man Homecoming. Number 6, Captain America Winter Soldier. Number 5, Thor Ragnarok. Number 4, Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I love the way they ended this trilogy and what they did with the characters. We got to see Rocket's backstory, which I thought was freaking awesome. And it was painful to watch sometimes what they did to him. But I love this trilogy. It is by far the best trilogy in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Number 3, Avengers Endgame. Number 2, Captain America Civil War. And my number 1 Marvel's movie, Avengers Infinity War. I love Infinity War. It's the one I've watched the most. I love the fact that our superheroes are vulnerable and they actually are defeated basically for the first time. And not because I wanted to see that, but because it made them come back to reality in a way and regroup. And then, of course, we know what happens. I mean, come on. But Thanos by far is the best villain. He's badass. He's smacked around. My favorite guy, as far as big men go, the Hulk. Captain America's number one, Hulk's number two, and then you can go from there. But yeah, this movie's freaking awesome. I love the Marvel Universe overall, and that is my ranking. So, in the comment section below, give me your thoughts and opinions. And what is your Marvel ranking? Let me know in the comment section below. Or if you don't want to do the whole list, just give me your top 5 or whatever. And let's have a great conversation about this. Other than that, I thank you guys for watching. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you like this video, hit the like button. Stay tuned for my ranking of all 16 movies in the DC universe. I'm going to be doing that ranking here next, and that video will be out sometime shortly. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.